What's good, family? Welcome back to the UWA family channel, where you take a moment out of your time to come and vibes with the UWAs. So guys, today we got something really interesting for you guys. I know a lot of people, they ask us questions all the time really about like relationships and marriage. So we just thought, you know, we're gonna jump on here, bless you guys with some of the knowledge, some of our experiences as well. Yeah. All right then, before we get into the video, it's not just us two in the car. We got Jojo in the back. He can't really get up, he's in his car seat, but he's waving. We got Isaiah in the back too. Isaiah, wave, just show them your hand in that. Okay, cool. I don't really want to move the camera because if we move the camera, the focus gone. Okay, I have to start refocusing and whatnot. So if you guys don't know, this is my beautiful wife, Denise.
Hello.
And you know my name, man. My name's Harrison. Okay, we've been married for 4 years. 4 years. I chased the living daylights out of this lady, and the boy done succeeded, as you can see. And we got the 2 kids in the back, so you know what we've been doing as well. Okay? But anyway. There's gonna be people who have been married longer than us, okay? So by no means are we marriage experts, are we relationship experts. If you guys have any tips or if you missed out on anything, drop it down in the comments, okay? We will be super happy to read all your comments. Cool, so let's get straight to the question then. So some people wanna know how we handle disagreements. How did you handle disagreements back then when we first got married, okay, compared to now?
Ooh.
Hey, thumbnail, quick thumbnail, whilst the lighting is good. Okay, cool, love you.
Handling disagreements back then to how I would handle it now. I'd say one thing that I did, but
I know it.
Alright then, you talk then, okay. Yeah, so one thing that I did, I'm still learning not to do, is interrupt Harrison when he's talking.
That's what I was gonna say. This lady would interrupt me every time. But anyway, go on.
So back then I would interrupt him when he's talking because I want to just jump in on a specific point that he made right there and then. I just don't want to let it go. I just wanted to jump in on it. But what I'm learning to do is let him have the floor. Allow Harrison to have the floor to say what he wants to say, and then after he has spoken, then I can put my my 2 pences on it.
Do you know why I'm laughing? Is because she still does some of that stuff today. Yeah, so
that's what I said. I'm learning.
So I literally have to say, can I finish talking, please? So that was one of the things that you did back then. One of the things that I did back then was I wasn't listening effectively. I would just want to, for example, like get my point across. So I would let her speak, but then I'll come straight with, I didn't really listen to what you were saying. I just came to get my point across all the time. That was one of them. The second one for me was that I always wanted it to be resolved there and then, because I didn't want to ever go to sleep angry or go to sleep negative or anything like that. So I wanted to deal with it there and then. How I kind of handled that part, right? And what I do now is whenever we have a disagreement, I let that disagreement kind of just simmer down. I wait for the whole atmosphere to calm down first before trying to rectify it. If it is like a straightforward one, we can just settle it ASAP. If it's something that Denise is really upset about, so I will let it calm down for one night, let it simmer down, and then come back the next day and then try to resolve it. And I find that works a lot. And I'm telling you now, like if you guys are married or looking to get married and you guys are having like disagreements like that, let the day settle, let the night settle. It doesn't mean it's a bad night. You don't have to, you know, go to bed
and stuck a pillow in between.
Yeah, and start, you know, just all sleeping and looking the other way from each other. We never disagree and then end up negative. We always disagree, but we always end up in a positive way. Yeah, us staying positive is going to help us resolve that situation. So that was my one really. So for me, it was the trying to get my point across straight away, which okay, that was what I used to do. Now I actually effectively listen, take on her point of view, and then I throw my 2 pence as well. And the second one for me is letting the night simmer down and then trying to resolve it the next day.
The second one for me is I would not talk back. Like I was so upset that I would just keep my feelings and my emotions.
I remember that one, boy.
To myself. That was what I used to do back then.
That was messed up. Yeah. Imagine just trying to talk to someone and they're not talking back.
I wouldn't talk, I would just be silent and then I would just be silent and then I would just go away, you know, with all my thoughts and stuff, and that would be that. You know, I didn't talk back. So now I express my emotions, my feelings, and put my 2 pences in.
Yeah, and it helps a lot. Alright family, so that was our 2 pence on how to handle disagreements. If we missed out on anything, drop a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let's try and smash 50 likes in this video, and let's try and get this channel to 100 subscribers. Peace.
Bye.